Here's a story about like a little comedy sketch from right here in the U.S. of A.
Mm.
Day before Christmas, Kevin Spacey reprises House of Cards role
Oh,
in Tucker Carlson interview.
I hate
I gotta
this.
say,
awesome.
I got this. I remember, but just a few years ago, when like the Christmas Day Kevin Spacey video drop was like better than fucking having a
Yeah. Oh,
tree
dude,
full
you're
of
so
presents.
right.
Tree full of presents because he would get on there out of nowhere after disappearing for years. Like having disappeared from the public eye after like multiple rape charges, and then he would get on these homemade videos where he would like accuse the royal family of England and basically blackmail them in a video clip. He would do one
Yeah.
clip. He did one clip where he was sitting on a park bench and did like a heartfelt plea for mental health awareness, begging people who are considering committing suicide to just like hang on there and talk to someone. And then like a couple days later, like 8 witnesses testifying against him killed themselves.
Dude, he is awesome.
Okay,
it's crazy.
I don't know if he dropped. I don't
know.
know if he dropped one last year. So I was so hyped for this, and I was like, "Oh, he's playing Frank Card in the Tucker Carlson interview." I gotta say, I watched this clip, and Tucker, you are this year's most washed man for doing this
Oh
bullshit.
no,
Tucker
really? It wasn't
Tucker
good.
oh god, it was such dog shit, and Tucker should be ashamed of himself for doing this. Fuck, I mean, he's trying to be like the cool, edgy, like online, like based newscaster, and he's doing this.
I guess
like,
he is. Yeah.
Dude,
oh god, it was so fucking whack.
That's what I said is like, isn't Tucker supposed to, he's supposed to be like out there and he's saying all these things you can't say, but this was like, this is for your enormous aunt, the biggest aunt that history has ever created. No one thinks this is funny. It's just like, it's so lame that it like, if you put it on paper and it's like this guy molested all these people and killed them, you're like, oh my God, that's so scary. And then you see him do this fucking jib jab shit, and you're like, this guy couldn't kill anyone. Yeah, actually, it worked then. He's innocent. No one like that. No one like that could kill someone.
I guess the thing, it just kind of ruins the whole. It's the thing of two people are trying to be funny at the same time. Like the only way that could possibly work is if Tucker was pure straight man. I guess is that what he's doing in the video, or is he trying to be funny too?
I mean, he's just trying to play along with like the character of Frank Card, and
see.
Like, and then Kevin Spacey's doing like the turn to the camera and like do his little asides like he did on the show.
Right.
He's like, oh, well, he's like, well, now Tucker, like a Christmas for me is just a little bit of a gathering under the mistletoe, sipping eggnog, and wrapping presents by the fire. And then like he turns to the camera and he's like, actually, I do an 8-ball of Coke and run over a reindeer. And then Tucker's like, marvelous. Thank you, Senator Card. And then like they just talk about they both got fired by their networks. Like he's like, I watch Netflix probably as much as you watch Fox, Tucker. And then he's just like, and then Tucker's just sitting there grinning like a fucking baby, and he's just like, sounds like you're running.
Dude, yeah, this like, how like in 2017 people were like, Trump is bad, but he's like too absent-minded. But if Tucker was ever president, like we'd
we'd do the gas chambers tomorrow.
Dude, Tucker would be like a Benjamin Harrison type president. He would be one of those 87-day presidents after seeing this. He wouldn't even get cooed by the military. Like,
he'd get the flu.
He'd get cooed by the Coast Guard.
Right, exactly. The Coast Guard or like the SWAT team that works for like the national parks would be like, all right, buddy, it's time to go. And he'd be like, okay. He's such a pussy.
Yeah, he took he got his ass fucked leaving Fox for sure. His show was going on Twitter, right? And then just nobody ever watches it.
When I saw him sitting in front of the fireplace, it's like, you suck. This is so stupid. I mean, this isn't your granddad's Christmas. Actually, it is. That's the only person who would find this funny. Someone born in 1937, you fucking idiot.
It's just Kevin Spacey mugging and just being like, Tucker, now I swear, when I'm president, the only bunny in the White House who's going to be the Easter Bunny. And then Tucker's like, that's great. Wow, it sounds like a campaign slogan. And he's like, Tucker, we need some adults in the room,
Yeah. What's even the point? What's the point of doing that? The shock factor's gone. The first video, was
the
incredible.
first video, insane.
One of the greatest moments when someone explained it to me, and I was like, "You watch something fake? Like, no, what do you? Somebody edited? Like, it's like this guy's accused of crimes right now. He came out of the closet to get out of rape. Like, that's not. This guy's not gonna in character.
I simply must stress. Kevin Spacey. I know he won a couple Oscars, but like he's still an actor. And then he appeared in a public video where he appeared to blackmail the House of Windsor.
Yes.
That's
awesome.
I know winning an Academy Award gives you some clout, but like he was just like, well, now Queen Elizabeth, we wouldn't want too many lips to be a wagging about young Prince Andrew now. But I gotta say, as long as Kevin Spacey is reprising characters he played in movies and TV show, I'd like to see him do another interview reprising the great character he played in Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, gay antique dealer who murders a gay prostitute.
Damn, my man's had a little fucking. He's had a little. He's a method actor for that one. He's put in the hours to do that one. Apparently, he had one of the most insanely fucked up childhood, like the kind of childhood that makes you a murderer. Like his dad was apparently like literally a child molesting Nazi.
Yes,
and that you're not gonna come out being a regular human being after that shit. And instead of it's literally the childhood that makes serial killers. And then people were like, well, I guess Kevin Spacey just instead of becoming a serial killer, learned how to play a serial killer by that. And then it's like, well, maybe just both, because it really I would not fuck with him. Like, he did blackmail the Queen of England. He's beat every case. He's just walking around, dude.
Beat every case
people
because
die.
Key witnesses kill themselves or die in car accidents. It sounds like a joke. It sounds made up.
It's what people accuse the Hillary Clinton of doing. Kevin Spacey is for sure doing. Hillary, it's still 50-50. Kevin's 100% doing that kind of shit.
And you know what? And this is the thing that pisses me off about the Tucker Carlson interview, that he had Kevin Spacey on to do a lengthy interview on his Twitter show, and he's supposed to be like, I'm going to expose the truth. Why did he consent to doing this goofball interview with Kevin Spacey in character instead of asking him questions about what the fuck, what's up with the Queen of England and all this rape mafia that you're a part of?
So, first of all, when I first read about Kevin Spacey's childhood, Gustav, I read the same thing. It made me sad because, the idea of your dad dressing up like Hitler is very whimsical. If my dad had done that, we would be like, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
granted, when you're Jewish, it's different. But his dad wasn't doing it for comedic purposes, which is very evil.
That's true.
You should only do it to make your children laugh.
It's like John Wayne Gacy being a clown that kills people. It's regular clown, awesome. Funny Hitler, hilarious.
Okay,
there was a point where that was the funniest thing you could do when we thought Nazis were gone. We didn't know they'd be just popping back up. When we thought Nazis were gone for sure. A Jewish guy dressing up like Hitler, funniest joke possible.
I thought I would be doing it all the time as an adult, but they took it away from me.
Yeah, dude.
His dad ruined Hitler for everyone by being a pedophile and actually believing in Hitler's stuff. But the interview is so fucking lame too, because like you said, it's when I saw that Tucker was interviewing Kevin Spacey, it's well, we're probably not going to get anything juicy, but maybe he'll do this. He'll blackmail someone else or something. But no, he's just sitting there playing this stupid ass character and complaining about wokeness.
Yeah, sucks.
This is so fucking stupid. It's you saw Bryan Singer probably dissolve a body in acid, and you're in this pussy's fucking living room being like, my only pronouns are barbecue ribs. It's shut the fuck up. I hope you are innocent. I hope they ruined your life for this.
Okay, Spacey helped Singer get some twink from Nebraska's eyeballs out of the fucking pool, out of the pool filter. He's fished out twink eyeballs from pool filters, and now he's just talking about this bullshit. You're so right, Felix.
It's so fucking lame. I really got mad at it.
Yeah.
Tucker is. I feel the same thing that I felt when I found out that AOC bought a Tesla. That's what Tucker's like for believing what Elon Musk told him. It's like, you're actually stupid. You're actually a fucking stupid man.
And dude, that's what. I didn't really fucking watch Tucker, at all. But like, people, you'd see the clips, whatever. But I really did put him in my head as like the guy that's like, well, this fucking guy knows what he's doing. Most watched show. He's pulling the, he's a good propagandist type of motherfucker. And then I had that exact moment when it's like, wait, he thinks Twitter's gonna work. Like I was like, damn, like that's kind of fucking crazy. For a second, I was like,
he thinks he can replicate an audience of like 70 million geriatrics by having a TV show on Twitter.
And I guess you're right in terms of like, I see what you're saying about he's washed, because you're right. He did nothing interesting with this opportunity. He was just, it's such a washed idea to think you're going to get the same bump from the first video, whatever. When was that? 7 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever the fuck it was. Like, no, it's gone. No one is even like, Kevin Spacey has ruined it. Like, Kevin Spacey has tried to like get the essence out of it. At this point, it's like refilling the shampoo bottle with water, or like, it's like fucking
shaking it up.
You shake it up. Now it's just water, brother. It's just water. It's done.